welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm going to say right now, I am so sorry for my voice. I am congested, I'm a little sick, I'm just under the weather today. So bear with me, I'm going to be trying, probably a little out of breath. I'm sorry. Okay, straight into it. Water the cactus for Sam. We're also running out of gifts for Sam, so drop that off. Yeah, I started giving him the Joja Cola because he likes it. He doesn't love it, but oh, he made me pancakes. Oh, I never learned to cook. Mom always did that. Oh, but it's the thought that counts. You made me pancakes. Oh, I love him. I love him so much. This is very sweet. Robin is still working on the next house upgrade. So we will have casks. Okay. Say hello to other animals. I really, I want to fill out this barn some more. So that would be, what, one more pig and 2 more goats? Until I had 12? Moo cows! Honestly, the day that I found out that I can just hold the X button and just, like, run through the cows to pet them all was one of the best days of my life. Also, just remembered, like, I saw the truffles in my inventory and I was like, oh yeah! I was supposed to make truffle oil last night, but I completely forgot. Oopsies. It's fine, it'll be fine. Just pet all the ducks. Also, I will say, because of my congestion, I have a problem with the little tube inside my ear. It's called a eustachian tube. And when I get congested enough, my ears plug up, and it gives me a case of vertigo. So, if I have to, like, pause for a second, it's probably because this game's giving me vertigo. I will try not to pause it, but, I mean, things happen, so. Fair warning that that might happen. Yeah, just... My husband was sick last week, and then I was like, I'm not gonna catch it. That's dead wrong. Okay, 3 pieces of coral. An Iridium bar. Oh my gosh. A frozen geode. Jeez, they're demanding. I don't even know if I have 3 pieces of coral. I complain about that one when that's not even the worst demand. I do like how there are, like, berry bushes and stuff on this farm. That just bugs me because the rest of the pumpkins aren't ready. Hi, Lucia. Oh my gosh, my ears hurt so bad. They're just like, everything's congested. Also, forgot to watch the TV again, that's the thing. Okay, so we do have space. It's like, how's this gonna work? Waiting. Okay, so we got 1. I'm assuming our luck is not very good today. How many spots do I actually have? I have 3 more spots. So that's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. Go plant a seed. I'm actually gonna keep that wood. I got 2 seeds out of that. That's nice. So slowly but surely we are filling our greenhouse. Okay, ooh, more berry bushes. Very nice, very nice. Actually, I have an empty spot. I can go get the peaches. That's what I was trying to do. Why does work text me every single time I start a live stream? I don't know, like, is this just an unwritten rule? But they're always sending something as soon as I start a live stream. No, don't eat that. But my inventory is actually full, so I'll have to come get that in a minute. Do, do, do. Eventually I could, you know, sell the fruit like a normal person, but I'm just hoarding it. Okay, so. Keep the clam. I'll keep the rabbit's foot. Okay, up and over. Jeez, all these bushes are ready for harvest. Okay, and then I really don't need to keep those. So we'll just sell those for a little bit of money. Yeah, I need 5 gold star ancient fruits. Ooh, everything's ready in here. Okay, so we do have Iridium Bars. Grab that. There we go. Is anything in here ready? I need to make more of those. I really do. Because of this one, I'm just gonna have to sell all those as is. Sell, and sell. Okay, so what did we have? We had... Oh, that sucks. I can make one more of these. I'm just gonna take all those. And then a frozen geode. Do I don't even have any of those. And coral? Okay, so I can fulfill 2 of the needs. Oh yeah, I can only make one of those. Sad day, sad day. Hello pigs, make me lots of money. Ooh, secrets. I found some good things by looking in the garbage cans on lucky days. Sometimes you'll find the dish of the day behind the saloon, usually fresh. For desserts, I'll check the Molnar's can for cookies. That is Evelyn and George. For treasures, I'll check the cans by the blacksmith and museum. Interesting. Okay, they wanted... Yeah, pains in the butt. Okay, so that means they wanted that. Jeez, they're complicated. But I do have enough iridium to go fix up another thing at Willie's. I still need a ton of hardwood. Ugh, my eyes are starting to water. I'm like, I don't feel like I have a fever, but I just think this is part of being sick. Ugh. Yeah, I don't have a temperature. I'm just congested. It's my life right now. Which is funny, because when my husband was sick, he didn't have congestion. He just had, like, body aches and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. Ugh. No, we already looked at those. I think the thing is like I haven't been sick for so long because I worked in a daycare for 3 years, and when you work in a daycare, you get sick pretty much your entire first year. Like, legitimately, your entire first year, going back and forth between all the classrooms and whatnot. Yeah, you will be sick constantly. So now all we need is 200 pieces of hardwood. Lame. Lame. So much work. But yeah, like, when I was working at the daycare, I was just sick. Like, at least 3 or 4 times a year, I would just get, like, really just, like, oh my gosh, I just want to sleep sort of sick. And ever since I got an office job, that hasn't happened to me. So now that it is happening to me, I'm like, this is the end. I'm like, I'm not actually that sick. It just feels awful. I described it to my mom as, like, my head is, like, spinny. And she's like, what does that even mean? I'm like, you know, if you've ever seen, like, a video of a cat with what they call wobbly cat syndrome, it feels like that's what's happening in my head. Like, there's just this, like, low-key, almost vibration just in my head. And honestly, it just comes from the fact that I'm congested and my ears are plugged up. It's been a good 2-3 years since I've been this congested. It's lovely. And I also try not to take any medication for anything, so I'm like, you know, some Dayquil probably wouldn't be, like, unheard of at this point, but I'm like, no, like, I can do this without medication. Sometimes I am my own worst enemy. I, like, totally didn't even come down here to harvest all the berries, but that's just what happened. There are also a lot more trees here now, because I finally let them grow. So, it is resembling a forest once more. Nope. So many berry bushes, and then I get distracted, and I'm like, no, I need to be doing other things, but my brain is just like, but there's bushes to harvest. Like, you could be harvesting berries. I'm like, I have other things to do. But brain says berry bushes. And if I see one, I will harvest it. Also, once again, I still have the watering, not the watering can, the copper pan, but those little things are so hard to find sometimes. Okay, finally made our way over here. The whole point of coming down here was to go collect more hardwood. Be gone, slimes! Yes. Get wrecked. I really need to upgrade that. Oh, the berries. Also, still holding out hope that I can find a morel here. It's the one problem with picking the bats over the mushrooms. With the mushrooms, there was a good chance that, you know, you'd get a morel semi-regularly. Without that, I'm just kind of praying that I find one down here. Also, I don't even know which season I'm supposed to be able to collect them in. I want to say it's fall, but I've been wrong before. Oh, swimmy, swimmy head. Yeah, totally did not come down here for the berries. Totally collecting all the berries. But there are still more pieces of wood. There is a slime. There are multiple slimes. I'm missing my return scepter right about now. Single-handedly, one of the best things I ever spent money on in this game. But alas, I don't have one right now. Also, with the amount of berry bushes that I harvested, 145! 145 berries. About to be more. 148. 151. Just all the berries. Got 12 pieces of hardwood. Walk, walk, walk. Okay, see, yeah, look. The pigs do get all the way down here. So now I gotta be on the lookout. All the way down there. Wow. They produced a lot. No, gotta close you all in. Then we gotta sell everything. Ooh, swim ahead. Yeah, I know it's late. Let me just sell all those. Actually... I could probably make another oil press thingy. Okay, there we go. Hello! We are still on our first day. We are about to go into our second day, and it will be my mother-in-law's birthday. That'll be interesting. Okay, how did we do? Wow. I made 46,000. How much? Jeez. And, Sam made me pancakes, and I can give those to her. Because Jody loves pancakes. Also, seriously though, 21,000 gold from selling all those berries. Ellen and the truffles made 11,000 something gold off of those. Yeah, we went around and I had not actually anticipated on just collecting berries, but that's what ended up happening. Waterley cactus. Also, I've been very bad about watching the TV. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. The spirits are very happy today. Looking to get married. We're already married! We don't need to know about this. But, you're going to need a mermaid's pendant. Everyone this side of the gem sea knows what it means when you give them a mermaid's pendant. Getting your hands on such a pendant can be tricky. Every region seems to have their own custom, but it always seems to have something to do with the beach or ocean. So, in case you missed the episode where I bought it, yeah, you have to go to the beach when it's raining, and there will be an old mariner there. And you have to be dating somebody, and you have to have I think you actually have to have 10 hearts with them. And then you can give it to them. That's okay, don't worry. Also, if you can hear, I'm very congested, so it might not be the best listening experience for you, but I'm trying. Do you have big plans for the day? I'm gonna go see your mom. Oh, not me. I usually decide what to do a few moments beforehand. You should probably go tell your mother happy birthday. That would be a very nice thing of you to do. Ooh, it's done! Okay, so now we actually have the cellar, so I can actually start putting wine in there. Whoa! Cutscene again? Hey Anastasia, I'm making progress on the song. Check it out. That's so cute! Oh my gosh, I love it! It's kind of bare bones right now, but when I add in all the different instruments, it'll come together. You'll see. I think it was adorable! You know, I'm not too upset about this kids show idea anymore. You gotta start somewhere, right? And hey, maybe I'll be a big hit in the children's concert circuit. Oh, Sam, you're so cute. Also, that was just the weirdest thing to walk out of the basement and have another cutscene. Okay, so now we have the third house upgrade. Let's see. Pet the cat. Take care of the animals. All the animals. I am giving very serious consideration to getting a couple more animals. But then I also have to think, if I get pigs right now, I'm just going to have to feed them for the winter, and they're not going to do anything. Because the animals don't leave the barns and coops during the winter, so I'm just going to have 6 mouths to feed without them contributing anything to the profitability of the farm. And I don't know if I'm about that right now. Everyone's gotta make me money. Especially since this is a lot of animals. I'm going to have problems probably feeding them all through the winter, even if I fill up both of the silos that I have. So either I'm going to have to make a third silo, or I don't know, I'm going to have to be buying a lot of hay throughout the winter. Sorry about that. Just gotta love that deep chest cough. Just... Better the chickens. Also, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to go as animal crazy on this farm as I did my last one. Because on my last one, like I said, there's 5 barns and 6 coops. There is a barn for pigs, goats, cows, ostriches. There are 5 of them. Pigs, cows, goats. Oh, sheep. I always forget that there's sheep because I don't have any sheep on this farm. But yes, so there's 1 for each of those, and then I have a coop for chickens, 1 for blue and void chickens, 1 for golden chickens, 1 for rabbits, 1 for dinosaurs, and 1 for ducks. So I have a ton of animals. I'm like, am I going to be that insane with this one? Part of me hopes not, but then part of me is like, maybe people would like seeing that. How many animals can I put on a farm before I actually lose my mind? That would be a very interesting question to pose. Oh look, more blackberries. Also, how are those mahogany trees I planted down here? They're... I think it's these ones. So they're growing-ish. The grapes, they are ready. Ooh, and the eggplant. Okie dokie. And some eggplants. Okay, got all those. I need another sales bin. know, like, there are pieces of fruit on the trees, but since you can have... Oh, I forgot to... The inventory's... Oh my gosh, it's already full. But yeah, since you can have up to 3 pieces of fruit on a tree, I can just leave those for like 2 more days and then go collect it. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, we're just gonna sell, like, all of this, pretty much. I like the fruit trees, but I am absolutely awful about actually selling the fruit. I've kept it all. Not gonna lie. There's... yeah. So yeah, all my apples, my pomegranates. I don't know why, I did it in my first one too. I just kept a hold of all of them, and I'm like, I should sell those for money. Because, yeah, that's how you actually get money in this game. But no. Brain was like, eh. Brain was like, it's fine, you don't need to sell anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm turning into a hoarder again. It's my first playthrough all over again. Although, so the funny thing is it is a random event to have your spouse ask you if you want to have a child. Well, I think it was the first night that I had Elliot on my first playthrough. It was the first night I had his hearts all the way up to 14. He asked me that night if I wanted to have a baby. So I said yes, obviously. And yeah, that was very interesting. And then, so you can't have another baby until the baby is out of the crib. So, once you have a toddler, the day that my daughter, because I had a daughter and then a son, the day that my daughter grew into a toddler, that night, I went home and he asked me if I wanted to have another baby. So Elliot was like on it. He was just like, yeah, like we can have another one right now. I'm like, oh geez. But this time I'm like, man, it's kind of taken a while. And I mean, it's probably not even taking that long, but I'm like, geez, like, I was just used to Elliot, just like, bam! I always thought, I actually had to look it up. I'm like, how long after, like, will they ask you? Hello! I was just talking about the fact that I'm waiting for Sam to ask me if I want to have a child. And when I was married to Elliot, I had, like, he asked me the night that I got him up to 14 hearts. And then we had our second kid, or got pregnant, the night that the first grew into a toddler. Oh yeah, Elliot was just like, hey, let's do this. I'm like, oh geez. Like, okay. So it was literally just like back-to-back kids. And now with Sam, I'm like, he is supposed to ask me at some point, right? But then I'm also like, it's okay, haven't even been married a month, like, it's fine. Like, I'm like, snap, snap, Sam, come on. Sam's a modest boy. It's just funny, because I've never really heard of anybody else having them that fast, like I did with Elliot, but I'm like, hello, wizard. I'm missing the train because of this. Ah, Anastasia, I've been waiting for you. You can see the puffs from the train going by. The ghost train. Have I ever told you I used to be married? Yes. Strange, I know, for a man like me, but it's true. My wife and I were together for many years, until I made a mistake that drove her away. Yeah, total ghost train moment. Her anger and envy were so intense that she turned green and began flying around the countryside, cursing everything in her path. Alrighty then. When I found out, I sealed this passage to her home, fearing that an innocent villager might fall prey to her dark magic. But now it must be unsealed, for when we separated, she took my magic ink. How long ago was this? And you're just now concerned about this ink? I need that magic ink back. I would do it myself, but I can't see her again. That's why I need your help. So I'm not an innocent villager? In order to unseal this passage, you'll need a Dark Talisman. Talk to Krobus in the sewer. He should know where to find one. I'm counting on you. If you can retrieve my magic ink, I promise I'll make it worth your while. Now go. But I'm like, I'm not an innocent villager here? Like, he's just like, oh, you! Oh, there she is. There she goes. Okay, so he made me miss the train. For the first time in a very long time, I was actually going to come up and see if I could get anything from the train. And I totally missed it and had a ghost train moment. Just because he was like, hey, I need your help with my ex-wife. I'm like, buddy. For why? Linus, I see you. The people here seem nice, but they avoid me. People are afraid of the unknown. Linus, I'm fairly sure if you actually tried to befriend these people, they wouldn't care. They'd be like, oh hey, dude who lives in the mountains, good to meet you. Then again, Robin didn't even know his name, and he literally lives like 30 feet away from them. So I guess I can see where he's coming from. Although I wouldn't necessarily say that's intentional, like, avoiding. A little, but... Also, like, who owns the land that he's camping on? I'm very, very confused by that. I'm like, okay, so is he, like, squatting on private land? Is it public land? He is a little bit wild, okay? I will say that. And he's not hurting anyone, so... And she did offer to help build him a place on my farm, but, you know, I understand his way of life. He likes living in a tent. Why he does is completely beyond me. Also, Jodi's birthday, completely forgot about that. Sick brain is worse than regular brain. A sick brain can't remember anything, and it's the same day. I'm like, ah, crap. I'm like, I'd like to say I swear I didn't forget you, but I kind of forgot. I was like, I have pancakes that your son made. Also, once again, I really wish they would include a little bit of different dialogue once you married somebody's child. Because you have Sam. Sam has parents. Sebastian, Maru, Penny. So, like, several, or, like, even Alex, he has grandparents. So I'm like, I really wish they would kind of address you a little bit differently. Because it's like, yeah, I'm your daughter-in-law, not some complete stranger. And Jodi's gone. Jodi! They have pancakes for you! There she is. Pancakes for your birthday. You remember my birthday? Thank you, this is great. Is Sam just bumming around the farm, or is he contributing? Okay, so they did mention the fact that Sam actually lives with me now. That's a first. But it's like, yeah, I would like them to, like, call me their daughter-in-law or something. Show me something has changed. Like, I get if you divorce them, then, like, it's gonna be a little awkward for your in-laws. That's another thing. Like, if you... Because I'm married to Sam. Like, if I divorced Sam... Yes, I'm looking for a Dark Talisman. Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. Unfortunately, I dropped it while exploring that tunnel. Oh, jeez. Things started heating up in there, so I left in a hurry and sealed the entrance. You seem pretty sturdy, though, so I'll open it back up for you. Just be careful, okay? So Krobus can shoot little fireballs. Okay. Please don't tell anyone about me. Yeah, I won't. I promise. But yeah, so like, since I'm married to Sam, if I decided to divorce him, I would expect my relationship with Jody and Kent to be a little different. I mean, is that too wrong? I don't think so. This is an amazing gift. Yep, I know. It's fun. I've created a hack for befriending Krobus. Just buy a void egg from him and give it right back. Okay, prepare to kill some bugs. And they give me algae soup. No! No, it became a cocoon. Go away. It's the worst is when they just all become cocoons. I'm like, no! Also, like, I wasn't down here for the fiber, but not gonna pass it up. Oh, jeez. Well, thanks for coming in for a little while. And if you want to watch the rest of it, don't worry. It will stay on Twitch for 2 weeks, and then I will put it on YouTube on Monday. Where is... There it is. I was like, where in the world is this thing supposed to be? Found it! A Dark Talisman. You have found the Dark Talisman. It is covered in bug slime. What do I do with it? Ow. Stupid bug! No. There's one more. So, whenever there's the challenge to... I want to say it's collect 100 pieces of bug meat for Willy. No? Oh, wait. This is normally where I come. Because there's bugs, like, every day. Okay, okay. So that's in my wallet. What do I do now? Do I go talk to the wizard? Also, what is my friendship with Jody like? I feel like it should be... 9 hearts. Okay. I can live with that. Pierre, Jody, and Lewis are all up there. Marnie is at 8. Caroline's at 8. Vincent's at 7. And Willie and Jazz. I'm working up to it, okay? I'm not going to have 10 hearts with everyone. Well, I mean, I'm not going to have max hearts with everyone at the end of the year. It's not going to happen. But I am trying to level them up. Although I'd like to be able to tell you why Alex and I just aren't friends, but I can't. It just seems to happen that way apparently. I guess I just don't run into him? I don't know. Although with like Elliot was so hard to find the first time, and now I'm like, oh look, I'm best friends with Elliot. Also, I'm getting distracted by berry bushes again. No! Stop! Go talk to the wizard. Go see what he wants. I have your talisman. You mustn't tell anyone, but I have reason to believe that one of the locals is actually my daughter. Yeah, huh. I could be mistaken. It's rare, but it does happen. Okay. So apparently I don't talk to him with the talisman. Do I just have to go back to the rail station? Is that what this is? Is that what's going on here? Also, you know, I'm down here anyway. I'm gonna get some hardwood. And kill some slimes. Also, are there like different combat points for each enemy? Because I'm like, I swear I've killed so many slimes. I'm like, I feel like I should be level 10 already because I've been I've been fighting everything that I can. Also, distraction by berry bush, yet again. Sick brain is ADD. And actually, thankfully, my vertigo's not very bad right now, like, because I'm just looking at the screen, I'm not moving my head side to side. So I'm like, you know, this is not bad. But if I was playing, like, I could not play VR right now to save my life. I'd probably end up throwing up. Just because the vertigo and moving around, and that would be very bad for me. But at the moment, I feel fine. Also, I just went and chopped wood, and 2 hours went by. Like, seriously, it's like, it's bedtime. What? Actually, it's way past bedtime. And the pigs decided to leave truffles by the fish ponds. I'm gonna have to, like, fence this area off or something. I'm going as fast as I can. You see, I got these short little legs. Okay, sell that. Sell those. Not the flower chest. This one. Okay, can put these away. And throw that in the fridge. Also, for a second, I thought that was a sink filled with green water. I'm like, that's kind of gross. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, the irony! I just got done complaining about this. They heard me. Should we have a baby? Yes! That's hilarious. That actually is... Wow. Okay, then. That just happened. Chicken nuggets. Those sound good right now. Yeah, it's seriously, the timing of that could not be more perfect. I just got done complaining about that. Also, what did I sell that was so expensive? Like... dinosaur mayo, lava... Okay, so the aged lava eel roe sells for 1,064 gold apiece, and caviar sells for 700. Dang. Okay, so we do have some money makers. That was quite a bit of money. And then, jeez, okay, so the blackberries. Blackberries is where it's at. 40,000 gold. My goodness, I'm just raking it in today. Also, like, oh my gosh, oh, that is weird though. We got pregnant on our mother-in-law's birthday. I'm never gonna forget when I got pregnant though. That's, oh wow, okay, that's actually really funny. Jody, guess what I got you for your birthday? Surprise! It's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day tomorrow. The spirits are in good humor today. That's, oh wow, okay, yeah, the timing of that could not have been more perfect. It's Jody's birthday. Oh my gosh. My mom would be delighted if I told her that I was having a baby for her birthday. The old guitar. I don't have much drive to play it anymore. That's fine. I can't tell if Sam's actually genuinely happy to be married, because he sounds a little depressed. Like, I'm happy to be married to him, so like, I don't know. I don't know how he's feeling, but I feel good. Also, rain, so no animals going out today. But I can still pet them all. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, pet, pet. Wiggly worms. Stone. Oh my gosh, I am so glad I was actually recording that. Because it's, oh my gosh, I literally just complained about that. Like, when is Sam gonna ask me to have a baby? And then all of a sudden, like, bam, I'm like, wow! Just made it happen. I don't know what that says though, because people are like, you can't just complain and get what you want, but I mean, it seems to work. So, I'm like teaching myself the wrong lessons here. Complain and you shall receive. If only that was the way it actually worked in real life. Hello, chickens! There are chickens. And I should actually have enough mail machines now. If not, I'm going to be selling eggs for a long time because I'm not making any more. I think I have one earth crystal left, and you need an earth crystal to make these. So, hey look, we had enough. Good. There we go. Also, I don't know why I still have these crab pots around. Like, there's really no true point in having them. You used to want a frozen geode. There we go. Yeah, there really isn't a point for me to have those. I just do. No, I picked the pumpkin! That bugs me when the fairies do their magic on the crops and there's like an uneven amount from one plot. I'm like, no. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have plenty of spaces. All the fruit that I'm never going to sell because I'm awful like that. No, give me the apple. I truly am just the absolute worst about hoarding that stuff. Okay. I can finally pick these up. Although, seriously, we got those 2 pieces for the entire time. It was 3 episodes. We've only gotten 2 pieces of fruit out of the cave. For 3 days. Okay, sell. One of those. Okay. Nope, nothing in there. Just throwing everything in the chests. And take the garbage. And do. How many more things do I have open here? Sweet. I do need to make pickles. Because I need to sell pickles to fill out the rest of our chart. And I think that's what I'm so concerned about. I'm not going back in there, so I'm just gonna sell that. Like, if I don't find a morel mushroom down there, like, I'm kind of SOL. Because I need to sell a morel for this chart to get the completionist. So the morel is... right here. I'm like, I need to sell a morel. I also need ale? I think it's pale ale. I did sell beer. I am selling a vegetable juice right now. I have to sell an Iridium bar. That's vegetables. Or, pickles. I also need to grow wheat. That is a sweet gem berry. I'm like, still kind of confused as what that one is. It's not a summer spangle. It's not a tulip. It's not a poppy. Speaking of poppies, I have sold one of those, right? I need to sell an ancient fruit. And mead. I can actually make a mead right now. And if I find a vegetable, I can make pickles. Okay, I could sell a sweet gemberry, but that's a gold star. I don't want to sell that. We'll make hot pepper pickles. Come over here, and... no. Oh, it's honey, not maple syrup. That must be... I was gonna say, I was like, that doesn't look quite right, but... it's because it wasn't. Okay. Grab the honey instead of the maple syrup. Honey makes mead, hops makes pale ale, wheat makes beer. There we go. There we go. Now we're on our way. Okay, now that I have the Dark Talisman, I need to go talk to, or I need to go to that secret entrance. So he cheated on his wife, potentially had a daughter with a townsperson. Although the commonly accepted theory is that it's Abigail, because Abigail has purple hair. But, to my sneaky suggestion, Jazz. Jazz also has purple hair. And she doesn't have parents. Like, I think she talks about her parents being in a car wreck or something. Like, Marnie is her aunt, but they never talk about... like, they never talk about her parents. And technically, since Shane is Marnie's nephew, Shane and Jazz would be cousins. So I'm like, okay, how does their family tree work? Look at that! And it flies away. That is some weird barricade. There's a... whoa! I forgot that you don't have to actually activate those. You just step on it. Well, hello. What do we have here? Yeah, human! You want to pass? I'm sorry, this is private property. But I know your secret. They love void mayonnaise. That smell. I can't resist. Give me that. Haha! I'm so sneaky, I'm so smart. And here's the ink. You have found the wizard's lost magic ink. Better return it to him. Okay, so this shrine, Dark Shrine of Selfishness. The statue stares through you. This one, I think it's if you give it a strange bun, if you have children, your children will turn to doves. And it's like if you're tired of just like dealing with your kids, you can like turn them into doves and they'll go away. This one is Dark Shrine of Memory. This one, like if you get a divorce, your ex-spouse like will hate you. They don't want to talk to you. They're very like they won't attend any of your like weddings or anything. Like makes things awkward in the town. So if you offer this one, I don't know. I've never used any of these, so it's all just like what I've read. But yeah, this one will erase all the townspeople's memory. Dark Shrine of Night Terrors. The ancient magic seal, or magiseal, of protection will be lifted, allowing monsters to appear on your farm at night. Make an offering of one strange bun. Okay, so maybe this one was different. Maybe this is a prismatic shard. I don't know. But yeah, that one... Curse the Countryside, a spellbook for the Rural Witch. But yeah, this one, you can... it pretty much turns any farm Ugh, sorry. Pretty much turns any farm into like a wilderness farm. Oh, you found my magic ink. Excellent. Oh, that sneeze hurt. Did you happen to see my ex-wife? No, I saw her fly over shortly after you left last time, though. No? Well, what about her house? Do you think she lives alone, or do you still have the hots for your wife? Is that what's going on? Your ex-wife, I should say. Rosmodius, I believe you have it in your power to actually make up with your wife if you wanted to. Actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. She had a henchman, but that's all I can say. Anyway, you must be wondering about your reward. Here. A pedestal. With a book! It's a book of summoning. The arcane potential is immense, but I'll make it simple for you. By using this book, you can summon magic buildings directly to your farm. I think you'll find it useful. Oh, I almost forgot to say. Thank you. Way to make it awkward, Rosmodius. So yes, now if you use this book, you can get the Junimo Hut, Earth Obelisk. They actually cut down the prices of these. So as of 1.4, these both cost $1 million. But now they only cost 500,000 gold apiece. But they do. This one requires 10 iridium ore. This one requires 5. This one's 20 iridium bars to the desert. And that one's $1 million. The 10 million, yes, I repeat, 10 million gold clock. That's a fun time. But you have to have. Okay, there's only 3 here right now, but soon there will be a 4th, and you have to have all 4 obelisks and the gold clock on your farm to have a completed farm. Also, you can move things from here. It's very nice. So when Robin is working on your farm, you know how you can't get into the shop and move anything around? If she's working on something, you can come here and move buildings on your farm. It's very helpful. I've done it before. So here we go. I actually want to go back because you can actually catch void salmon here, which I need a void salmon for that bundle. And it's a gold star void salmon. That stinks. Okay, so I also need a silver star wine, but I need a gold star void salmon. So we're gonna do a little fishing. And we do have good luck here. Or, well, today. So I'm hoping that we can actually catch something. So far, we're really liking that algae. Do I even have a bobber or anything? I don't think I do. I think I used it all. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I almost always try to keep a trap bobber, and of course my battery's low. Okay, fish, you are being a pain in the tuchus. Oh, really? I got distracted by the stupid battery level. Fine, you're plugged in. Are you happy now? Miss my fish! Yeah, fishing is infinitely harder without a bobber. Interesting. I don't think I've ever caught a catfish in here. But that's not what we want. I need a void salmon. Also, I don't know where else you can catch white algae, like, very commonly. Oh my lord. Okay, I don't need white algae. That's not what I'm after. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, give me the dark zone. Really? More algae. That's not what we want. We don't like to see it. Also, we're almost back up to 500,000 gold again. See, the fish gets away so much faster without the bobber. And I don't have the patience to be a good fisherman. Second catfish. I don't need a catfish. Another catfish. What? We don't need catfish. So no, thank you. Whoa. Okay, come on. A void salmon! A gold star void salmon! Actually, you know, while we're here, I'm going to try to get a second one because I believe that void salmon actually have good priced roe. And I am trying to get more of the fish ponds because those make pretty decent money. Also, you know, fishing skill of 10, I should be able to do these things. Jeez. Okay, so we have a second void salmon. Whew! That was a pain! But we do have enough time to go run this over to the abandoned Joja Mart. And since we're working on the ancient fruit, so like each time I get a gold star one, I go and I take it over to the chest. So eventually, long eventually, I will get 5 of those. That was the wrong way to go. I should have just crossed... Okay, I can't cross over there. Never mind, I'm thinking of the wrong area. Scrambled brain... Oh, Sebastian! No, let me pass. Okay, come over here, go deposit a fish. Okay, so now I can get the wine and I'm working on the ancient fruit. So look at that. I won't have to use my prismatic shard because I only have one of those. And that would make me sad. I don't think I can make it to the traveling merchant in time, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I think I'll, like, just miss it. But it never hurts to try. Can we do it? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, yeah, literally, we just missed it. Just missed it. But that's fine. And I can actually... okay, can't see the little panning opportunity. So we're just gonna come get some more hardwood. Okay, gotta eradicate some slimes. I want to know how these stumps regenerate. Are these magic stumps? I mean, they've got to be close to magic. Chop, 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 chop. Also, just for that combat XP, take care of some of these slimes. Ooh. I see you, even if I couldn't hear you. Ooh, iron ore. Very nice. Okay, back to the sword, back to the sword. There's a red mushroom. I'm honestly curious how long it's going to take me to get to level 10. I'm so close. And that will make it all the easier to get the, the thing at the end of the year too. That's a surprise for those of you who don't know about it, but yes, there is a surprise at the beginning of year 3, end of year 2. So that'll be fun to see. But I'm trying to meet all of the requirements. I have forgotten what they are, but I hope that I have met them, or will meet them, by the end of this year. Okay, there is nothing for me to collect because the pigs weren't out today. So, it's panning opportunities. I know you're here. I just sell the catfish. I'll keep the driftwood. I don't know why I'm keeping the white algae. I feel like I'm just keeping it because it's a little rare. Also, why did I not put this seed in there too? Do you have room? Oh, you do have room. Yeah. For a void salmon. And 2 more pieces. Process all that. Also, so many torches! So many torches that I don't use. I need to find a use for them. I have 144. That doesn't really help me do anything, so. Okay. It's time for bed. Oh, it's Abigail's birthday tomorrow. Okay. So, not as much gold today, but then again, we didn't have the truffles. For a second, I was like, Abigail's birthday's on Friday the 13th? No, it's Saturday the 13th. Okay, but that was the last day of this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a wild ride. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see a stream this weekend, feel free to let me know on Discord, which is linked on my Twitch. Just let me know if you want to see, like, the Outer Worlds or something, or maybe I'll try streaming a different game. Like, I have Red Dead 2, which I play the online version, but I can still stream that, or Fallout or Skyrim or something like that. But just let me know. I hope you enjoyed it once again, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. It is a long weekend, so Have a good one. Bye.